Chains, cleats, or studs, race fans. Okay, chains, cleats, or studs. First of all, chains are pretty simple. It's like a snow tire, except you can have 3/4 inch metal, and if you get a chance to go out here in the pits, check it out. They actually have metal cleats instead of paddles. Or you're allowed to run up to 3/4 inch bolts that protrude 3/4 of an inch past the tip of the paddle. Okay, so imagine 3/4 inch studs protruding off the tip of that paddle. And I'm not kidding when I say 150 horsepower chainsaw. You're talking some serious plastic surgery to your butt crack if you fall off the rear fender. That is why you guys have to run a metal fender if they run metal in the tire. So that's a real easy way to know if these guys are out here on metal. If they got a metal fender, they're probably running most definitely metal in the tire. What are you going to run here today, Jay? Is it going to be a paddle, or are you going to go with metal?
We're going to go with metal. We'll have a chain tire on the back of both bikes. You know, the chain tire is so aggressive and works in so many different places and different ground. The one place it probably won't work is you know, deep mud that can clump up. But here it looks like we got some good hard pack, and we're going to track really well. I think the chain's going to do well.
Oh yeah, these guys got it groomed up just absolutely sweet here today. It should be an exciting race, no doubt. We've got a great jump. You know, it's going to be rhythm today, Jay. It's all going to be rhythm. It's all going to be how you can get that bike to land.
Hey guys, if y'all made it this far in the video, it's the time to go down to the the subscribe button. If you're not already a subscriber, hit subscribe for me. We got some more racing coming up. Stay tuned.
Flawless out of the holes. You got set back down on top of the cable here. And it looks like to the lead. Sideways. I tell you what, there's one thing you gotta say for Johnny Curry. He went 100% folks right there. Johnny Curry out of West Virginia. He is one to watch here on the series. So Curry still finishes strong with a 9.0. Nothing to be ashamed out there. Just And let's talk about our honorable mentions here in 5th place. How about this kid? Boy, he was right there on the podium for a little while and still turned in a time only 7/10 off of the fast, not even that, I'm sorry, 3/10 off of the fast time of the day. How about that new kid, Johnny Curry, working his way up through the ranks. Nice job, Johnny. Great job, 5th place overall. Again, 3/10 off of your fast time. Grabbing another 4th place position, and again, 3/10 off as well, 9.02, Giacomo Baldina. So he continues to push on. And then it's a mix-up in our points chase here between your top 3 riders. Grabbing the 3rd place finish here today with an 8.9. He misses by 0.2 of a second. John Kester. Way to go, John. In 2nd place, he misses by 1/100th of a second. Jay Sahlstrom. Congratulations, Jay. And with a fast time of 8.708, how about it for that factory Phil Libhart? Nice job, Phil.
Easy, Phil. Easy.
All right, Kester. Man, I tell you, here it is. Here's your top 3 riders of the unlimited class, except Phil has got 2 wins. You and Jay got 1.
Yeah, Phil rode good today. He rode better than me, obviously, but I didn't have a first run. I'm not blaming it on that, but it would have been nice to get another run up the hill. But I came out 2nd run and I did what I could, and I'm here on the podium still, so that's good.
You know, my wife strongly suggests you firing your crew chief and your mechanic. Are you going to take that advice? You're going to bring them to round number 5?
No, I got to have them guys. It wasn't their fault. We don't know what was wrong, but I work on the bike as well, and we just don't know what happened. So hopefully we got it straightened out, and we'll be back next round.
Did that make you a little more nervous? Did that put more pressure on you in round number 2?
No, I don't get nervous.
Oh, heck no, you don't. That's awesome. John, still a podium finish, puts you in the hunt. Really nothing lost here today with a 10-round series this season. We're going into round number 5. And we know you're Mr. Consistent. That's what you focus on. So good luck to you the rest of the season. Who would you like to thank, John?
Once again, my mom and dad and Tommy, they're always here, and Dumpy couldn't make it this weekend. We're going to blame it on him. That's why we didn't win.
Absolutely. That's a good call. Anybody else you'd like to thank?
PsychMX Graphics and Dan Watson for helping us out once in a while, and everybody else that's always helping us.
Good deal. Look forward to seeing you in round number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place, John Kester here today. Good show today, John. Gosh, this feels a lot like that last race. Well, again, you come out. It was your turn to win here in this unlimited class. I mean, it was the exact same finish as the Extreme. You come out. What's going through your mind? I mean, I know you got to get tired of listening to me ramble on. I mean, does that affect you at all, or do you just put that behind you and you know what you got to do?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of that stuff I don't even hear. You know, you get down the hole, you're in the zone, and you're just playing through your head how you want it to go down and just try to perform it the best way you can.
Do you like a finish like that? I mean, I'm sitting here thinking if I was a rider, I'd want to come out dead last and have to beat that time. I mean, does that motivate you or not?
Yeah, it's motivating. It's exciting for us too. You know, I was sitting back there just watching the clock, maybe praying a little bit, but you know, I knew there was a good chance he could beat me, and I had a line picked out. I kind of had a different approach at the end there compared to what we were doing before. So that last approach was new to me, but at the same time, I think I made it work okay. I would have loved to, like I said, just have another chance, but that's not the way it goes, and Phil's a better guy today.
What would you like to see changed on the hill? If you could have them come back, tweak it a little bit, what would you like to see different?
It's hard to say. I mean, if we get a little bit more of a lip to jump us up on top, and that'd be pretty funny. We wouldn't slam into that wall as much, or at least get it to where, you know, we can definitely for sure carry that front tire over the top. So, I mean, like,
you got right to the top of it. I mean, just right to the top of it on that last jump.
Yeah, for sure. And I think if I would have moved more left and really went for it, maybe seat bounce a little bit, if at all possible. But that's still tough to do on Nitro bikes. We're so stiff in the rear already to take the hard hit, so to seat bounce that is tough. I contemplated it, but I did earlier in the year in Canaan, and it didn't pay off. So I kind of took that approach and chucked it out and just tried to do something different, basically, and it just didn't work out.
Absolutely. Well, as I mentioned to John, still a long season. Nothing really lost here. Yes, Phil has the edge on you here going into round number 5, but again, you just got to focus, buckle down. Again, it's your next turn to win, so good luck to you. How about your sponsors? Who would you like to thank, Jay?
The whole Tyler Flat Racing Yamaha team, Dr. Bob, Corey Strickler's been huge. You know, we travel far away from home, and he's stepped up. Just a good dude to help us out. You know, it's a big undertaking. We start out our bikes have been on here for a month. Our bikes haven't seen the house, in a month. So we're finally getting it back. We're going to regroup and come out strong for round 5. So everyone all together, it's a huge help, and it takes a load off our shoulders for sure.
Now, when you get those bikes back home, will there be some adjustments made?
Yeah, we're kind of chasing our tail the whole time. I think we can make some adjustments on the 450, and the Nitro bikes are right there. I don't have any complaints there whatsoever. So just put it down, make it happen, and I think we'll be all right. I like going to where we're going. I think it suits our bikes, so I think we'll be okay.
Good deal. Look forward to seeing you out there, Jay.
Thanks.
All right, Jay Solstrom, your second place finisher here today, and once again taking another win back-to-back on the AMA Pro Hill Climb Series. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Libhart does it again. Congratulations to you, Phil. Man, I'm telling you, you put on a heck of a show here today, coming back out, putting the pressure on Jay over here and turning in the time you did. Absolutely incredible job. Just unbelievable. I love watching you ride.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, I mean, all of us really enjoy riding, and it's you just try and do the best you can, with what you have to work with. I mean, it's a cool facility, and it's a new hill for us, and none of us really knew what to expect when we got here, and then they had all this rain, and unfortunately, they had a lot of fatalities because of that, and so I mean, none of us really knew what we were in for when we got here. So. But it ended up turning out to be a good day. I mean, it took a little bit to get a handle on the hill, and I'd like to say thanks again to Rob for his advice. He was a big help, and he's probably one of the biggest reasons I'm standing here.
Well, let me ask you, we're talking about this hill here today. Is it because it was new that made it challenging, or do you want to see some changes made? And as year goes on, year after year after year, there'll be some changes made. So what was it? Was it the layout now, or just the fact that it was new and nobody really knew what to expect?
I would honestly say some of both. I mean, it's a little different than what we're used to, and it's more along the lines of what the NAHA guys do. And I've ridden a couple of those, so I mean, maybe that was kind of a help today too, But I don't know if Jay or John has ridden any of them yet, but they're a little different.
Yeah, absolutely. A little more technical.
Yeah, them guys don't go as fast as we do, but they have a lot more obstacles to work with.
Just a different style of racing, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Different way of doing the same thing as what we do.
Man, you made that long bike look good, though. I tell you, actually, in your extreme class, I thought you were going to lay it down. And I thought that was enough to scrub your time. You still turned in a fast time.
Yeah, I actually have a fast time of the day on that one. So and usually when I get one in on both of them, I'm usually a little bit quicker on my small bike.
Well, congratulations to you on another win here today, and we'll give you one more opportunity to thank them sponsors. I know you can't do it enough.
Oh, definitely. Like I said earlier, Krieger and Sons Pro Hill Climbing, Carbon Racing, Jerry Alexander. I mean, they're all, them guys all sweated their ass off today. Definitely Factory Connection. They do my suspension. They do a hell of a job. The guys are awesome. AMSOIL, Whirly and Obits, Amerigreen Biofuels, Whirly Automotive, and Wright's Fabrication. I mean, without all them guys, I may not be up here,
Very good. Congratulations to you, Phil. Again, hell of a job today. Awesome riding. All three of you put on a great show.
Yeah, that's the way I'd like to have it when you're switching people around, and it's real tight racing. It makes it fun.
I fell out of my chair today. Did you hear that?
No, I actually didn't know that.
Yes, I literally fell out of my chair today during the race in action. That is the first time ever.
How much do you have to drink?
None. It was just that exciting. Just that exciting. Well, congratulations to you, Phil.
Thanks, Jamie, and thanks to everybody that put this event on, and all that stuff. Oh, Scott and Amanda and Rob and you, for doing what you guys do.
We love doing it.
We all do. That's why we're here.
Right on. How about it for your top three one more time? Finishing up third place, John Kester. Second goes to Jay Solstrom. And back-to-back, making 4 wins this season for 2016, Phil Libhart. Congratulations, Phil. Oh, yeah. Well, race fans, that's going to do it. Appreciate you all coming out, and we will see you round number 5, Middle Tennessee, coming up